Hello and welcome to your lesson for today. My name is Kyle Broda with FullSkillsExamPrep.com. We love helping you pass your ICCRC exam, so subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube and our blog, and keep updated with all of our free lessons for you. And also tell your friends, of course. Okay, so this is your second lesson on how to answer the ICCRC sample questions. In case you didn't see the last one, the sample questions are given to you from the ICCRC. Okay, so all you have to do is go to the website and follow these instructions here. And you'll have this page over here. Like we said before, there are quite a few advantages to these questions that the ICCRC provides for you. Of course, it's more interesting to look for an answer to a question rather than just read articles. They show you exactly what the questions on the exam will look like, and each question tests out your knowledge on that area of immigration. The disadvantages of those ICCRC questions are that they don't provide answers for you, so you have no idea what the answers are. They don't provide references either, so you can't really understand why the answer is correct. And of course, they aren't updated. So the questions are from 2011, and it's 2014 now. But don't worry, all of our books are always updated. We include the answers, of course, the corresponding references as well, so you can look up why each answer is correct. And we have 300 up-to-date questions for you. The feedback matrix provides you with an analysis of your strengths and weaknesses. We update everything right away, of course, and we have tons and tons and tons of happy customers. Your second question is right here. I'll read it for you in case you're on an iPhone or a tablet or something like that. So question number 2, we have Paul, and Paul has been working for 1 year and 6 months as a medical doctor. He's been working at a hospital and also in a private clinic. His employment at the hospital was 20 hours per week for 8 months, and then for the last 12 months he's been working in a private clinic for 30 hours a week. The question, can Paul's experience be considered full-time? And possible answers, we have A, no, because he has worked at 2 places. We have B, yes, because he has more than 12 months experience. We have C, which is no, because he has been working only 30 hours a week. And D, yes, because medical doctors are exempt from working full-time in the skilled worker category. Alright, let's take a look at the scenario and break down the important elements in this story. So we have the time factor. So it says Paul has been working for 1 year and 6 months. And then we have the role. So he's been working as a medical doctor. The enterprise. So this is important as well because he's not working in Uncle Joe's garage or somewhere that's not registered. He's not volunteering somewhere either, because those ones are difficult to prove and they don't count as experience anyways because it's not paid. So he works at a hospital and also in a private clinic. So these are definitely registered businesses that will be easy to prove as well. And then finally we have another one which relates to time. So he has 20 hours per week for 8 months and 30 hours per week for 12 months. Alright, so if you look at page 20 in your test day data book, you'll get the answer pretty quickly. So I'll give you like 40 seconds for that. That's all it should take for you to answer this question, if you have the test day data book. Alright, you probably have the answer already if you have the test day data booklet. If you don't, that's okay. You can take a look in IRPA. Alright, so we can see this in a few areas. You might take a look at Regulation 73 and 75. So remember, this one was updated since they wrote these, of course. 30 hours per week is considered full-time work. And of course, it has to be within the 10 years before he applied, and 1 year of continuous. So it can't be 2 months here, 3 months there. It has to be continuous. And we have quite a few questions, or not quite a few, but we have a few questions relating to this in our exam simulations as well, because a question like this, it's a very good question, and it pops up on exams once in a while. And if you don't have your IRPA, you can take a look at OP6C, which is the new Federal Skilled Worker OP, and they repeat the same thing. So full-time work is 30 hours per week, and as we said, wages are paid. So remember, volunteer work doesn't count. Also, work in a non-registered company doesn't count. You have to be able to prove your hours. And as they say over here, more than one part-time job held simultaneously is okay. That's not a problem at all. So let's say he has 2 jobs at the same time, one where he works 10 hours, one where he works 20 hours at different hospitals. That's perfectly fine. That's not a problem at all. So now that we've seen those sources, take a minute here and try to figure out the answer to this one, and then we'll do an analysis and see if our answers compare correctly. Alright, let's take a look over here, and we'll go through each one individually just to make sure that you can understand the why of why a certain answer is correct. Okay, A is incorrect, because as we saw, having more than one job concurrently is okay. So you can have, as we said before, you can have 2 part-time jobs, as long as it adds up to 30 hours per week over 1 year. That's not an issue at all. C is incorrect as well. So 30 hours per week is the minimum, and that's not a problem at all. When they wrote this question, it used to be a little bit higher, but it's been reduced to 30. And that's why that answer is incorrect. So that leaves B and D. D is also incorrect. Okay, medical doctors are not exempt from work experience. In the Federal Skilled Worker category, as you can see in your test day data booklet, there aren't any exemptions for work experience. So yeah, his experience is considered full-time. He has 12 months for the last 12 months. So yeah, he has 12 months experience, and that is the correct answer. So again, none of the answers are really completely correct, but B is the most correct answer. As you saw in your test day data booklet, the medical doctors aren't on the eligible occupations list anymore. When they wrote this, maybe it was considered an eligible occupation. But yes, his work experience is considered full-time because he has 30 hours per week for 12 months. Okay, on behalf of myself and Lisette, we wish to thank you again for letting us help you pass your ICCRC exam, and we look forward to welcoming you as colleagues in the ICCRC. You can take a look at more practice questions on our website. And of course, subscribe to us on Facebook to keep updated the second that we release any new videos and updates. And we look forward to receiving your emails at info@fullskillsexamprep.com.